It is too damn cold, y'all. Got my first meal of the day right here. Oh, hey, what's up? Hello. So this is just a bunch of egg whites. I literally have no idea how much. It's probably about a cup. Wow, I just contradicted myself. And then there's 1 whole egg and 4 pieces of bacon, and this is what I'm eating for breakfast. Like, no carbs. It's really just fat and proteins because I am not craving carbs right now. What I've been doing lately with my nutrition is I've just been kind of listening to my body, giving it what it needs, and I've been eating to perform. And I've actually noticed that I don't eat as much when I do this because when I'm tracking, I'm constantly like thinking about food, and like sometimes I don't eat enough and then I'll eat too much the next meal, and it always ends up being a net surplus in the end. So I found that I really like this style of eating. I just try to make sure I get about 50 grams of protein per meal, and I have about 4 meals a day, so I'm getting around 200. As long as I'm hitting that, I'm good. And yeah, I've noticed that I'm actually getting a little leaner doing this. Tracking macros for me specifically right now is just kind of causing me to have a bad relationship with food. It would be good if I was like trying to cut for a little bit, just for like a short period of time. I don't think it's possible to track macros for like an extended period of time and have a good relationship with food, or at least track macros to be in a big deficit. Look at bodybuilding competitors. Now, that's not everyone, but look at the post-show shit that bodybuilders go through. And I found that just eating for performance has worked very well for me. I'm getting stronger, I feel leaner, and yeah, everything's fine and freaking dandy. As I've mentioned before, I am on this 6-week training cycle to get my deadlift up to 545. I'm starting with a 525 deadlift, and the way the percentages worked out in the end, it just makes my final PR day a 538 pound deadlift. So I'm thinking about changing my initial deadlift to like 530 or something. So on that last week, the new max deadlift I go for is a 545. However, when I change the 525 to 530, it will increase my percentages throughout the entire program. And this is only the 2nd week of it, so it's not going to have a big effect, but I'll be lifting a little heavier throughout this entire thing. Not quite. Closer. Huh. Okay. 531.7. Dang it! It's so close! Or we could just make this 525 divided by 1.025. Is division not a thing in Excel or in Google Sheets? What the hell? 531.707. Oh my god! Holy crap! Just B545. Oh, it's a repeating decimal? Come on. There we go. Boom. Okay, this looks ugly as shit. It's gonna round up to 532. Boom. Some of you may be thinking like, how can you just increase your projected initial deadlift and be confident that the program's... God, the habanero Tabasco sauce is really kicking in right now. I would go drink some milk, but my butt's still kind of like in that post drinking a lot of milk stage. I don't know, I pooped. Last night I drank a lot of milk. It was a bad choice. Milk was a bad choice. Anyway, how can I just increase my current max deadlift to 532, 7 pounds higher than it was? I've only ever hit a 525. I'm pretty sure my deadlift has gotten stronger in the past like 2 or 3 months because that was like 2 or 3 months ago. I just hit 500 pounds beltless, so I definitely think I could hit 532 with the belt.
Where are your legs, you ball of fluff? Twitter, you wanna go outside? Stay. Okay, come on.
Do it, yep. So it's currently about noon, guys, and it is that time. Time to deadlift. So my percentages say to do 399 for 3 sets of 6 today. That's 75% of my 1 rep max. 399, that's a pain in the ass. We're just gonna do 400. I got 1 more warm up set, and I'm gonna throw the belt on for that, and then we're gonna go to 400. So the problem with today's lifts is it's still kind of high volume, so these thumbs might start bleeding. See how long they last. Get over yourself, they can see right through you. We are the future, I know we're never near you. Don't swag of a coward when you're high of a nemesis. If you don't like it clear, take a listen to Genesis. It hurts like a son of a bitch. They play games, and you touch the muzzle, take the back. Damn it. That really fucking hurts. So I guess the new routine is to do the first set hook grip, and then we're gonna finish off with straps. At least I know I can do it, but I don't want to destroy my thumbs any more than I have to.
And I can't wait to say whatever. And I can't wait to shed some light on every little thing you broken and get on with my life. And I can't wait to
So the owner of the club, who I've actually never ever seen before in my like 7 or 8 years going here, just came up to me and told me that I need to not drop the weight. I'm not dropping it. I'm just like, it's a lot of weight, so it's loud. I'm still trying to control it on the way down, but I'm not trying to like set it down softly, you know? But I'll try to do that on this last set. A little more time under tension, I guess. I would like to point out that with these high volume sets, they're really nice, I feel, especially when you're building up to a peaking weight, because they really make you focus on your form. Like most of my energy is being expended on having perfect form rather than moving the weight. The weight is easy to move, but it takes a lot of energy to keep the form as perfect as possible. And I just went back and watched footage. It wasn't perfect, still got some work to do, but it's kind of cool how that works when you're doing higher volume sets. That last set was like a set and a half. Feel good after that. The lower back was starting to feel a little bit loose on that last set just because it was a lot of extra tension during that. But we gooch, done with deadlifts. Next week we're down 2 sets of 4. Pretty much done with the volume deadlifts at this point, so that's nice. Got 6 more weeks of this. Hopefully we're hitting a 545 at the end. By the way, in case you guys hadn't noticed, you guys have probably not seen this before, it is my brother's startup and it's called Enigma Athletics. It has this logo, it's just a green dragon. The color scheme is mostly green and black, it's kind of cool. It has these little Enigma thingies on the sleeves. Oh, just on this one sleeve. It has the name logo on the back. Just in case you were wondering, shirts came out pretty dope. They're like 5% cotton, 95% lycra. He did a bunch of research on what would feel best and I really like the feel of this. It's like very much so good for activewear and even just lifestyle type shit. They're not released, these are just samples, but I thought I'd let you guys know that that's what I was wearing. My brother's brand. Before I take it off and get naked. Wow, I need to shave. All clean, and my penis isn't out. Is anybody else ever late to things because they're too busy looking for socks? Like matching socks? I can always find one sock of each pair, but never a match. Like how the hell does just like one sock disappear from every set? So I am wearing dress socks with gym shorts. You guys like carbs? You like carbs a lot? I hear you like carbs. You like bread? I like bread. So there's one type of bread that I feel like all y'all are sleeping on that I haven't seen on Instagram or anything recently. Like everyone loves bread, but y'all have been sleeping on the croissants. And I know everyone loves croissants, but like why aren't we eating them more? So buttery, so flaky. God damn. So good. So I have a little baby announcement. I am going to be going to the LA Fit Expo in January. So for any of my California friends or just anyone who's going to the LA Fit Expo, I will be there. You should slide into my DMs on Instagram or something or on Snapchat and be like, yo dude, I'm gonna be there. So like, let's have sex, you know? Say something like that. But for real though, I'm going to the LA Fit Expo in January. Hit me up, let me know if you're gonna be there. And yeah, let's have some fun. Anyhow, we're just now figuring out the Airbnb for my little group of friends that's going. $155 per person. We have 8, maybe 9 people going. Riley said specifically, PayPal me $155 even. American. It gets converted to his Canadian bullshit. So I thought it would be fun to not send him $155 even, but rather to send him $154 $24.99. I don't even know if y'all can see that. So basically, I'm a dick. Would I like to add a note? Hell yeah, I'd like to add a note. You mad ho as trick. Send. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I am about to eat dinner at my grandma's house. Wait, should I show you guys some should I show you guys some food porn? Okay. Cue food porn.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump, 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 my lovely little lumps. Check it out.
Like that shit, was it sexual enough? Did it arouse you? Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. Should I talk about something? I feel like I should talk about something. Well, earlier I talked about the fact that I am not tracking macros anymore, and I didn't really talk about why that is the case. I said that I'm doing it so that I can eat to perform, but I didn't say why I'm not tracking macros, and really, I think tracking macros is just, it's a good tool to have, especially if you're gonna be going into a deficit and want to ensure that you're gonna be cutting at a consistent rate. But for just general like fitness, it's not ideal for people like me, at least. I've found that half the time, since I don't train for a bodybuilding competition or anything, I don't have a deadline, I don't have to be super lean at any given point, I would be like, screw it, I'm going to just like go crazy this night. And that would happen like maybe a couple times a week, and then that would lead me to restricting myself the next day, and then it's a bad cycle. I wouldn't say I have like binge eating disorder, but I was like effectively binging on food one night and then restricting the next day. I mean, it's so easily avoided by just not tracking macros and being just conscientious of the food choices I'm eating. So it just works out better for me. I try to avoid extremely large meals now, and that's why I haven't been doing food challenges, because it stretches my stomach and then it leaves me to restrict later, and then I kind of binge the next time I eat after restricting. Not to mention, I've talked about this before, but the fact that when you eat very large meals or you binge on stuff, your stomach gets stretched, and then it's harder for you to be full the next day, couple days or so. I've kind of figured out what works well for me when it comes to my nutrition, and I'm gonna stick to that because I'm getting leaner, I'm getting stronger, and I'm ready to freaking fuck shit up. Anyway, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next vlog, and thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Share it if you want to share it with all your freaking awesome friends. I'm really hungry. Okay, bye.